Robbie goes around. That will bring out the yellow.
You're clear. Come on. Come on.
Yep.
So the bumpers are getting a workout, it looks like, today.
Front bumpers on the back bumpers. See some sheet metal rubbing that left rear tire.
All right, a couple of spins in turn 4 on successive laps. One. And
Yep. A little contact from Kyle Petty in 45, and
been very good through the middle of the corner, though. The constant effort has been to loosen it up.
Uh-oh.
Come on around. Get it. Come on. Get it going.
No caution
Leaders
yet.
coming into 3.
oh, look out!
Oh, there'll be one now.
Man,
Hang on. Hang on.
he did not want to. There's a curb there that's about 3 or 4 inches high. Now the curb is not as bad as it used to be,
So long, you know what I'm saying?
but he did not want to run into that with the front of the car.
Well, Jimmy Spencer didn't want to either, but he had to.
So a yellow flag is out, and this is already going to be the 5th one of this race. There will be no lucky dog in this one because Robbie Gordon
He's a lap down, and he caused the caution. So you cannot cause a caution and receive the lucky dog. That's going to be contact right here. Oh. Man, oh man.
wins. Rusty Wallace 25, Jimmy Johnson 0.
And we got a spin up in the corner. The 99 and 31 both go round and round, and guess what? More caution flag laps, more caution flags.
Now, if we're going to set a record, let's really go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Number 17. Yellow flag on the day. Scott Riggs will be your lucky dog, and the pace car will lead some more laps.
It's actually probably led more laps than anybody, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Pace car?
Yeah.
Busch led 120, so now he's led 121 or 2, right?
The pace car has just taken over the lead for most laps led on the day.
Okay.
There you go.
Give him the bonus points to the pace car.
And Brett, good for Brett. Does he get 5 points?
Carl Edwards has been around a lot of the wrecks today. This time he was in it.
Both those guys were sideways back in the straightaway. I mean, it's not funny to them, obviously, but
Robbie hit the wall
off turn 2.
I can't explain that, Benny.
No,
I'm sorry, I can't explain that.
Skinner completes the pass. And that was for the 11th spot. Up front, though, we've got the caution coming out once again as the 24 goes around. That's Cody Kembensi.
Cody had a couple issues during practice yesterday. Pretty much the same spot on the racetrack.
Just 21 years old, one of the drivers making his first start in the Camping World Truck Series. He'll wait for the field to go by before he tacks on to the back. Look at the inside of Justin Laughlin. We've got the 24 around one more time. That's Cody Kembensi. Again, he was a couple laps down.
He's been heading in the wrong direction a lot this weekend.
Twice now in this race.
A couple times yesterday. So making your first start in the truck series, it's pretty tough sledding out there amongst the competitors. They
Pretty
do
tough
this every
lead
week.
right here.
Take another look at what happened with the 24.
A little contact with the 0-1.
Yeah,
She does a nice
Angela Cope.
Angela did a great job
Nice
saving
save.
that truck. Look
Cross.
And Hornaday powers it while we've got the 24 around once again. That's Cody Kembensi. And the caution not out yet.
Oh man, we don't need a caution.
Caution comes out now as the leaders come by. Cody Kembensi.
Who's the leader? Get that grandfather clock.
Hornaday is proving everyone wrong. This is what caused the caution to come out.
Got a spinner.
Here's Cody Kembensi.
They have just waved the caution for Mike Dillon. They called him Hurricane Dillon when he won a bunch of late model races here, but he just went around like a tornado off the bumper of Larry Pearson after things started to develop in front of him.
Yeah, he had a little assistance there. If you look right on the end of the left rear corner there, the bumper's got a tire mark on it. He had a little bit of help.
He was in 11th place. There it is. Nice shot. Thank you. The Kennametal number 12. That is a Richard Childress car. Here you see he's right behind Kevin LePage, who's battling 34, Mike McLaughlin, and
It looked like LePage may not have gotten back in the throttle properly, and the 12 got a little close there, maybe touched the brake a little bit. And coming out of the corner,
Turn 4, Mike Dillon goes around. Well, they're crashing at every end of the racetrack.
Don't come down now, buddy.
Race back to the flag. Chad Little will lead them around. And then, well, Dillon and Doug Hebron may or may not have got together. But certainly the 12 car ended up in the vent.
I think it was a little more than casual. They touched, yeah.
Chad Little down to the inside,
Oh,
turns him around. Benson slams into LePage.
Benson comes through untouched. Man,
I do not believe it.
nor I.
These fellows are racing like they will never have a chance to race again.
Ooh.
The NASCAR Truck Series here on FS1, and we are under caution. Johnny Sauter went around with a little help from the 04 of Chase Briscoe.
Briscoe just bent his fender up just a little bit and couldn't complete the pass. And guess what happens next, Vince?
Do you think Chase said, "Oh, I didn't get you the first time. Let me come back and try again"?
That's just dirt racing. I mean, Johnny was just right on the edge of the groove, and Chase ran into it.
Man, I'll tell you what, he almost collected his teammate Matt Kraft in there as well. Infinger back to third and a big pile up. And it looks like NASCAR overtime. I mean, there's just not enough room.
No, there isn't. John Hunter goes around, and then Haley just nowhere to go. Johnny Sauter.
Sauter, yeah. Parker, Price, Miller. And around again, another pile up. Sauter in the 13 and the 52 of Friesen.
I saw Friesen make a big dive to the bottom. It was a nice move, but then just gets spun. Tyler Ankrum got into Friesen. Smith.
Straightaway, so if there's such a thing as one car spins in turns 3 and 4, Mario Hernandez making his NASCAR Busch Series start here today. He has all sorts of road racing experience over the years, including some 22 victories. But Hernandez, driving the number 8 in his very first NASCAR Busch Series start, finds this Memphis layout tough to handle. And I was about to say that, Glenn. Hernandez just not used to.
No, we're going to get another look at what happened there. Oh, you see him. He may have gotten tapped because he's already going around before he gets to the turn. He was way down on the bottom of the racetrack where you can't go charging in there quite as hard as you can if you're up in the proper groove there. So I got a feeling that Mario might have had a little help there.
All right, Alan, thank you. We are under caution for the second time here this afternoon. But in the some things remain the same department, it is again Mario Hernandez who brought out the first caution. Now recipient of a little love tap from Elton Sawyer. Right there.
Yeah, you see Elton get the nose up under, but we got to remember Hernandez was already a lap down from the previous spin that he had.
Right.
And so he was holding Elton up and had been for a couple of laps, and he just got a little impatient, got in there, got the bumper under.
And since there, Jeff Green has been the leader as a couple of cars get together and hit the wall up in turn number 3. There's the hat trick for Mario Hernandez. As the caution flies, Mario Hernandez, who brought out the first 2 cautions, is brought out the third one. He was involved in the cautions at lap 5 and 20, now at lap 169.
Contact in turn 3 between 2 former teammates, Joe Nemechek and Scott Riggs.
Boy, watch the leaders coming here. There's Jimmy Johnson. Here comes Tony. He's whoa up. But the real battle right there is between that red car 99 and 14. They're battling over who's 1 lap down to get the free pass, and I don't know how that turned out.
It all depends on where they were when the field was frozen at the time the caution was displayed. But that 01 of Joe Nemechek, Scott Riggs, and the 10 were battling for position still on the lead lap. Lead lap right here in 12.
Nemechek goes around.
Nemechek goes around again.
Caution is out. That's certainly the caution that
Ryan Newman.
Oh, I don't know, DW.
He'll be clear.
Oh, yeah. Guess who gets it?
I think Casey Kane in the 9 may have got it because remember he's down a cylinder.
Exactly. That's the second time he's got an engine problem. Can't keep up. They just lap him, and he gets a free pass.
can see the left front tire smoking on the front of the 01 Joe Nemechek's car. Darrell, possibly a similar situation that had to Denny Hamlin. Possibly the tire going down, the car just got loose with it.
I think the tire may have hung in the fender.
Just get a good finish out of it.
Turn 2.
That's what's going to do. Trouble in turn 2.
Joe Nemechek has pounded the wall. And that is caution flag 15.
15 laps ago? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't have any brakes. They went to the floor.
But I'm going to tell you who likes this caution.
Watch the 01 up high.
Just gets in there on a little too high. When you get in high, it's a little dirty out there. You get that on the rear tires and around you go.
That's pretty hard hit.
There's a good bit of racetrack between them and first. Trouble up in turn 3. Jay Sauter has taken Richard Childress' truck around for a circle.
Lap 33 as the first caution of the day comes out. We'll take a quick break and be back with you here. 33 laps under green. The trucks are rolling at Monroe, Washington, and it's a great race. State Fairgrounds from the Duralube aerial platform here in Monroe, Washington. Take a look at what happened out here to Jay Sauter back on lap 33. They're working the 36. Gets in to Dan Presson, number 75. Get a little bit of that one. Maybe another look can tell. Clock here on Superstation TBS. Take you over to Three River Stadium.
Trouble up in
turn 1. We got a big crash down here in turn 1. We've collected 1, 2, 3 trucks. Boris Saad is in it. Rick McRae's 02. Looks like Lance Norwick, where this race is under caution because of this incident in turn 1.
Norwick is the guy who was on fire. He's about in the middle of this, and he's about to slam the wall with the right front. Bam. And then he's going to try to drive out of this thing.
To drop. And Bickle gets himself a tremendous start. Boy, he was on top of that one and grabbed off a couple of lengths as they came down across the line. We got one down. We've got one stopped. It's Sauter on the back straightaway. As they came around for the flag, several of them came to a complete halt as they tried to get him back in that single file start, and Jay Sauter couldn't get fired. So you're going to see green, white, and checkers to decide this one.
And the problem for Bickle is he has just laid his cards on the table face up.
Down into 3, you can see the 71. He's got, and he's going to get turned. Here we go.
Man, it's all over us. Hold on to it. They're still coming. Yellow's out.
Ron Young did a spectacular job, guys, of holding on to it.
Man, he's at a short track. He did a spin. It didn't hit anything. Brad Coleman got in the back of him, and boy, I have never seen a driver on a short track spin like that, not hit anything. That was an incredible piece of drive. This car drives good, handles good, it runs fast.
They have done a great job. Another caution.
And we've got another crash, and it's the 71 again that we can see through there. That is Ron Young involved this time, and the 9 car of Chase Miller. So, if you remember, 71 had a little bit of a spin a little bit earlier. Had a little nudge, and Chase Miller getting it restarted again, but I don't think the 71 is going to be able to come off the wall without some help.
Ron Young did a good job spinning that car and not hitting anything early. Looks like the car is not tore apart at all right now.
We're under our 10th caution, 41 laps. Let's go back and see what happened. Well, he's already turning right there, guys.
Yeah, he is. He's on the gas. That's right. He was loose, and he just come there, and he lost some grip, and next thing you know, he's in the grass.
And Chase Miller had nowhere to go.
Now,
and we've got more smoke and spins going on down the front straightaway. There's the 49 and the 71. You've got Brian Keselowski. Oh, and Carl Edwards is in it.
Unbelievable. Our points leader is crashed at the start-finish line. A victim of what's happened here.
Sterling Marlin in the
Ain't that bad. We'll work on it. We'll just get this son of a out of the way.
They can't get the 40 car. That's Carter, Matt Carter, and he's dropping fluid all over the place.
And, you know, the way these guys, 3 wide, and that guy in the middle got stuck in middle.
71, that's Ron Young. The 49 of Brian Keselowski, and then off to the left.
Turn 3.
As a couple of trucks get together on the short chute, caution is on the speedway here at lap number 27, and a tough ride for Jay Sauter as he rumples up that great-looking truck. Jay Sauter, part of the famous racing Sauter family. Of course, Jim Sauter being the patriarch. And
Walker Evans in the 20 on the bottom, gets into the rumble strip, drifts up high, catches Sauter. Two go by on the bottom. Sauter's gone. He's in trouble now.
Definitely Jay Sauter was just a victim right
missing
there.
him, the 17. You see Cedric go by? Just did miss him. Way now, caution being put out on the speedway by NASCAR for the 3/4 mark. The competition
Walker
yellow,
Evans.
and Walker Evans too. It all happens at the same time now at lap number 121, the first lap of the window for opportunity. So 2 cautions and 1. The competition yellow brought out, and then Walker Evans, who has had himself problems. He spun in the wall at the other end of the racetrack back on lap number 50. And here's what happened this time.
Hello, wall.
Oh, looked like it just broke loose with him on the exit of the corner.
It's all around, and caution on the speedway. Lap 137, we went under yellow for the 10th time. Walker Evans yet again. That'll be the 3rd time, the hat trick for Walker Evans here this afternoon. And here's what's happening to his truck.
And around he goes. But you know, Larry, he's got no deck on that thing at all, so his spoiler's really not getting much air at all, and just keeping the thing on the racetrack at all is kind of a miracle.
Exactly. It looked like the truck just got loose getting in the corner, but he has absolutely no course at all.
Can't tell how much that sheet metal's hanging off the right side.
Oh, we have a spin off turn 4 here.
Robbie Reiser goes around with Pete Silva, and this will be a caution. Everybody but Silva gets to race back to the flag, and this will be, and the white with the X flag is out for Jim Bound. So he'll be able to come in this time and get that sheet metal pulled away. Ooh, top of the screen.
Wow.
Robbie Reiser. And
very, very lucky. You notice everybody checked up there. There was no real hard impact. The car on the inside there against the inside wall was Pete Silva, a guy that races up here all the time, and he's in it right now.
Trouble in turn 2. Robbie Reiser spins around off the nose of Elton Sawyer's Ford Credit Ford. And we have caution at lap 83.
Oh,
Dennis Setzer had just made a move and taken Kenny Wallace and Jason Keller.
Steve Grissom almost met him head on there.
Yes.
That was why I hollered, folks.
Gonna let him go.
I'll tell you something. I thought they'd run 3 or 4 laps. Oh, we got a spin down going into turn 1.
And it's Robbie Reiser. And this time, Ricky Craven got a little of it, and Robert Presley got a lot of it. Setzer leads him back to the flag, and LaJoie is now on the tail end of the lead lap, 21st place. He did get his lap back. Boy, a lot of damage to Robert Presley's car. Robbie Reiser, and I think that's Jason Keller right behind him.
Okay, you see Pearson right on the inside there on the left side. He's under Keller. Keller gets in the riser and turns him right in front of Pearson. The lucky guy in this whole deal, you see Ricky Craven. He crossed his car up, got it back straight, and did not make any real hard contact on anybody. He's very lucky there.
Now watch the red car of Mike McLaughlin get into Reiser right there and turn him into Robert Presley.